Hello to you all and shalom, Rabbi Dr. Gil Gershon Tivon. How do we look at marriage? Two people from two different parts of the world, from two different kind of societies and cultures come together in a covenant to live together, to have children together, to share life together before the children, through the children, and after the children. And so, why is it God made it this way? There's only one place in the entire Bible, in the Torah, which mentions not good. It is not good that man or woman was created or living by themselves, because since we are actually two parts of the same soul, it is the function of the male to pursue and look for his lost part, lost half, the better half, which is his spouse, and to come together into the covenant of marriage, and together to consummate marriage and have as a fruit of their love kids, love, education, friendship. But love is not enough, because love is one thing and living together is a completely different ball game, and that's something we have to educate ourselves and learn the art of living together. And that's why our sages have said, Zachar, if a person has worked and purified his nature, therefore you can live together. That's through defining and purifying the attributes, the values, the standards, the morals, the ethics of a Jewish home, of how to live together, whether people are Jewish or non-Jewish. But there are a lot of issues in our day and age, not to bring the outside world into the home, not to have an open home, not to have an open marriage, God forbid, because it just defiles and brings down and in a way takes away completely the sanctity of this marriage. In a marriage we become more sanctified, we elevate each other and ourselves, and become better as a one unit that we weren't there before. Whoever needs to go through marriage counseling, it is much better off to go to somebody who is a professional, but somebody who also is of some kind of a spiritual value and essence and background. Because otherwise, if we only look at psychology, whereby the soul is non-existent or not believed in, so what are we looking for that advice from? We must have a relationship which follows and cultivates us on four levels: spiritual, mental, emotional, and the practical. And without the spiritual, which direction are we elevating ourselves? Without learning to become in the image of God, what kind of values, compassion, kindness are we inculcating between us? Without thinking and becoming more sensitive to each other, we can be two selfish people that are just looking for a partner to become more selfish and more swallowing for our own needs, instead of actually looking out for the other, which is the purpose of marriage. So seek for professional help and cultivate your marriage, because it's the most important decision that you're making, because your spouse, your partner to life, is the one who's going to follow you and be with you in this world and in the next world. Best of luck.